Take a good look at that sign. I don't know how much longer Toys R Us will be in business. I hope forever, but you know what? They've been having a lot of trouble lately, so you never know. And Toys R Us was great at the time because they always had something special that they would be doing. It wasn't just selling the toys, but you'd go to Toys R Us, and on certain days, they would have characters there. They would have Jeffrey the giraffe would be walking around the store. One time they had I remember that He-Man and Skeletor were there. I think I have some pictures here that I found on the internet that show He-Man and Skeletor at Toys R Us. Uh, and they had, stormtroopers and Star Wars characters walking around. They always had some sort of event or promotion where you can go to Toys R Us and meet some of these characters and take pictures with them. And so as a kid, that was awesome. I mean, you get that stuff when you go to Disneyland, or when you go to the mall to visit Santa Claus, or to take your picture with Darth Vader and a stormtrooper, at the mall or something like that. But to get that at a place like Toys R Us, when you're already excited to go there because you're going to buy toys, but now you get to meet some of these characters, take your picture with them, and then go and buy their action figure, so that you can go home and play with their action figure. That was awesome. That's just, the experience of that was pretty cool, and you just didn't have that type of experience in any other department store. That kind of stuff was exclusive pretty much at Toys R Us. Like I said, the only other place that you could meet those type of characters were Disneyland and the mall, and then Chuck E. Cheese or Rivertown. And by my house, it was a Rivertown that was called Captain Andy's Rivertown. And that's about it. Those were the only places that you could have those experiences. But none of those places were a toy store on top of everything else. So it was Toys R Us was a lot of fun. And then what was also great about Toys R Us too is that not only do they have a great toy, all the great toys and stuff they had, but the video games. Video games were just that was my first experience of going to a store and really being able to have a huge selection of video games where I could buy. There was no GameStops back in the day, and so Toys R Us was it, and it was and they had a huge selection. When Nintendo first came out, man, they had a wall-to-wall Nintendo games, and it was great. You would be able to just rip that little tag for the game that you wanted and take it up to the register and pay for it, and you'd go and had like a little another little room where someone would just go and grab the game, and they would hand it to you after you paid for it. And it was just a overall fun experience to be able to go in there, and they always had the games too. It's like they had such a great stockpile of toys and games, because not like nowadays, you go somewhere and they don't meet the supply, the demand. The supply just never meets the demand. They did back in the day. Toys R Us always met the demand. They had supplies after supplies, and you go there and you just really wouldn't leave disappointed. As a little kid, if I wanted a certain action figure, they had wall-to-wall action figures. I mean, you'd be able to find pretty much anything you wanted. So that was really incredible, and that's, of course, it's changed over the years, and that's probably why we're at the point where we are, where Toys R Us owes billions of dollars and is shutting down now. But at one time, they were the king of all toy stores and collectibles. Guys, here with Franchise80s.com, and we are at Toys R Us again. let's go inside and see if we can find any new stuff, okay? Okay, let's go inside and see if we can find any toys, anything we can, any treasures that I can list, make some money on, or something I just add to my collection. Take a good look at that sign. I don't know how much longer Toys R Us will be in business. I hope forever, but you know what? They've been having a lot of trouble lately, so you never know. I really hope Toys R Us isn't one of these companies that we're going to see on Facebook in a few years, where we reminisce and wish they were still in business. Thank you. Man, I'm waiting for these belts to go on clearance because they never sell. They're always here. Pretty soon they're probably going to go on clearance. And you know I'll be there to swoop them up. Roblox. These things are becoming more and more popular. Not really interested in them. Clearance sticker, but not anything too interested in. See if they have any Hulk hands or any new Playmation stuff. Nope. That's pretty cool. That Thor hammer at $100. Kind of overpriced. So what is this? No, it doesn't work. Man. Awesome. So that Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Look at that speeder, man. I wish I had that when I was a kid. $249. See what new wrestling stuff we got. Not much new in the way of wrestling. That's awesome. Ultimate Warrior, anything is always cool. So I'm not seeing much new. I want that Goldberg figure. Except I'm not paying $100 to get it. I'm sure these Triple H's will be clearanced out pretty soon. They're already $10. Waiting till they go on sale for $1.
Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got the best for so much less. You really flipped and lived.
From bikes to trains to video games, we've been with you through all these years. Let's never grow up. Keep doing like we did, so you'll always be a Toys R Us kid. Once a Toys R Us kid,
Always a Toys R Us kid.
the